Good morning, everyone. It's 9:29. Market is about to open. 3 seconds here, and yeah. So game plan today is just sit on the sideline and wait for strategy to form. So watching AI here, AMD as well, HD, Nvidia inside bar, Amazon is an inside bar as well, Baidu inside bar, FUTU is an inside bar, HCNP, not a lot of volume. So far, looks like HD. Looks like, yeah, we had a drop here in HD. The low here is at 272. So what I don't like about HD is yesterday's closing price is 288, the low is at 273, so it is in the middle. Although this can be an opening range breakdown and could test that low of the day, the only thing is we open at the middle. So I will just watch this one and try to see if there's anything that's forming. SPY right now is just doing an inside bar. So think of a lot of consolidation that can happen today. AMD is now up by 1%. Nvidia moving like an AMD as well. SPY is ripping higher here above the VWAP now. Tesla is just flat. So no trades yet. What is Apple doing? Apple also an inside bar. Rivian, no movements here. What is Riot doing? Okay, so Home Depot now here. Okay, so Home Depot is just at the VWAP right there. Wow. So Amazon, we do have a level in R4 right here. Just finishing my lines here. AMD now is testing this level 99. Wow, Home Depot is just from 282 to 278. So no trades yet, just watching here. Baidu had just had a big retracement right here. Wow, and HD is just 282 to 277. Look at that move. We're now testing this level at AMD 99.93. Expect a good resistance right there at 99.93. So AMD is now testing that level, 99.94. So we did get a rejection there at 99.92. We do have the R4 there. Trying to see, we do have the first pullback right here. SPY is below the VWAP. Starting a small short here with AMD. With the 1 minute, it is having that first pullback. SPY is heading lower here. This one is going to be such a short trade just because it is still around 9 minutes after the market opens. So stop loss here is tight, 9.96. 79.90. So 99.6, 99.98, 99.60 is my average cost, and 99.98 is my stop loss here. I have a tight stop loss here just because the market just opened, and this is too early for reversal as well. Looking at HD here, HD was the big mover here. Okay, so AMD stopped me out there. Okay, so HD, looking to short HD here. I missed this move, so I'm looking at VWAP and 9 EMA fail here. Starting a small position of short in HD here. Stop loss here is at 279.87. To 79.91. Stop loss here to 79.97. This one is close to stopping me out as well. So this one, I'm out of this trade, HD. Apple is moving higher here. Looking for reshorting HD. We did had a big rejection there at 281. HD can also have the potential to touch this 282. To 80.76. 281. Still pushing higher here. Looks like this one is 280.97. Looks like this is gonna retest the high of the day. 281 is the next one, 281.79, and 282.48 is the next resistance there. Very bullish right here at the 5 minutes. About to test this level right here. So next destination is 282.52. Wow, so just broke the high of the day. So what I'm waiting for here is a sign of reversal or a sign of weakness to reshort this one. So now we have tested that 9 EMA there in the 5 minutes. This can also be shorts that were being short squeezed. Just gonna take a look at how it looks like in the pre-market. So rejection right there at 9 EMA. 285 was the highest. $284.04, 285 acted as a strong resistance there. Our volume is picking up here, 167. This one now have passed through this low of 3 days ago. Looks like it can even test the yesterday's closing price. 286 now, acting as a strong resistance here. 284, 63, 284, 284. Trying to see if we are encountering a strong resistance there. 284.77. $4.7088. So 285 is acting as a strong resistance right now. If this one goes below 284.47, all right, so I'm starting a small short here at HD. We did encounter a strong resistance right there, 285. Thinking of adding to this position. So the entry here is at 284. But let's see, the volume was dying there at the push. Added to my position here. Hello everyone, it's May 16, 2023, 4:07 in the afternoon, and I'm just here to do a recap. So for today, it was a very slow moving market, and that's why I needed to take a break and just come back and do that power hour. So let me just share my screen here. Alright, so very small gain today. I did not get to catch a lot of moves today. The biggest loser that I have is AMD, and the next one is Nvidia. Google did give me a good opportunity at the closing, and the rest is just a small gain. So today it was just a gain of 646. So to begin with, let's look at AMD. AMD, so I took this one short a couple of times. So these are my shorts. So I was short bias today, looking at SPY. SPY was an inside bar, and I did not get to see any follow through. So with AMD, just turning off my pre and post market data here. Okay, so a couple of stops to the short. I did a VWAP play right here. Thought that VWAP is going to act as a strong resistance, but it passed through that, so was stop out right here. I did another short, got stop out, so a lot of stopping out here until I get to do just a very small position right here, and was able to cover, added to my position here, losing because it's about to lose that level, and cover all the way down here. So with that, lots of trial and error. That was a red trade for AMD. AMD, I did have to put a big share, and that's why I have that biggest loss in AMD with a 2K loss there. Next one is a Google. Google is the mover for me. What I saw with Google was it looks a bit overextended. Short it right here. I got stop out, and then did a small position here, added to my position, and keep adding here, and was just aggressively covering that time. This was the power hour right here, where the SPY just had the huge drop. So I make a profit out of that just because I was in Google, and Google also had that huge sell-off close to or right at the market power hour, which is 3 to 4. So that one short, and then covering all the way to the drop right here. HD was a short as well. HD could have been just a one and done, but I was messing around with the rest of the stocks. So this one could have been a good, an A+ setup. It opened right here, so a huge gap down, and it is now down by 2.2%. But at the open, it did give us that good opportunity there. It could have been an opening range breakdown and had that huge fall at 277. So an opening range breakdown could have been right here at the VWAP 280, and that could have been a good move at 277. Did not get to capture that. I just shorted it here and bounced back on me. So that one was a red trade. I saw this huge wick right here, shorted it here, added to my position, covering it here. So small green trade there, and then we did test that 9 EMA. So that's a 9 EMA trade. So I shorted it, added to my position, and was able to cover it here. So a little bit of a cover right there. And then, so this one first, this is the third top right here, and this is the fourth top. So I shorted it here, but just a small position. So cover it here. I did not get to maximize and was just all out at 284. So with that, I got 877. So that is the HD trade. Next one is HCNP. HCNP was just a good scalp trade right here. So it is a gap down. It had curl up above VWAP, tested this 9 EMA. Looks like we're tapping in this 9 EMA. When I saw that it had this big push right here, big push at 1457, about to enter the power hour, had a big rejection in that moving average. So what I did was short it right there at the moving average. So I shorted it here, added to my position, and was all out right here. The way it looks in 1 minute is first red candlestick right there, passed through this previous candlestick, shorted it there, added to my position, and was just trailing my stop. It passed through 9 EMA, have that 20 EMA as a strong support, so I was all out right there. So with that, I got 668. So small scalp move for HCNP. Next one is Nvidia. Nvidia was a red trade as well. So for this one, couple of stab here. It was a very small position, so that's why I was able to hold it, but stop out here and then stop out right here as well. So that one was 468 red trade. Next one is Tesla. Tesla, a couple of stab here as well. Shorting Tesla, what happened was it passed through this yesterday's closing price. We have R3 right here. I showed it there. Did not work out because it still has was able to push all the way to R4. So once I saw that one, I did had another stab here. So first stab was a red, second stab was another stab out right here. But when I saw that R4 is acting as a strong resistance, have that wick. So first wick, second wick here. So I saw the second wick here. Now right here. So I did add it to my position. So short, add it to my position and just cover it right here. Have that. Not a lot of volume coming up, so I just went all out right there. So that is a small gain of 266. So that is the Tesla trade. So all the trades were shorts today. Very small gain of 646 just because I did not get to capitalize on most of them and did had a lot of fake out. SPY only moved from 412 all the way to 410. So only $2 move with the SPY. With that, lots of consolidation. And with the trades that I have, it was doing a reversal, but did not get to have that follow through for reversal because it just keeps pushing higher. So that's the AMD. And then the Google, I was waiting for a reversal as well, keeps pushing higher. I only got that move at the last here. And then HD did have to have a couple of stubs here before I get to have that good move right here, small move. HCNP, scalp move right here. And NVIDIA, it's also a couple of stubs, reversing it and did not work out. Tesla have that rejection in R4 and I could have held it here, but the way that it was just consolidating from 11 all the way to 2, so that's around 3 hours of consolidation, so did not want to get stuck, so I just went all out right here. So with that, I got 646. Not a home run trade today, but a trade still, and I'll take what the market is giving me. All short bias today. And because at the open, I did not have a lot of stocks in the gap up. The gap up list has just this, not a lot of volume. This one was a gap up as well, not a lot of volume in this one. So that's why I was short biased because the scanner is showing mostly at the gap down and not a lot of a gap up. So with that, ending the day with 646. And I hope you had a better trading day rather than me. And with that, we'll do that again. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.